Hey there everyone, Kayden here from TechTuts.com. I just wanted to hop on the video camera real quick before we hop in today's actual tech topic to just say hello and say Happy New Year to you. It is 2025 now, which is wild to say. It's also wild to say it's been almost 2 years since I've made a video on this channel. I have been busy making a lot of stuff, including updating the TechTuts.com website. In that time, I've been making a game development channel called Castlecraft Studios with a game I'm making called Deadwood Drive. All of that's in the description is below as well. And then also just my regular channel. I've been posting stuff over there also. And you know, that's outside of me getting married, outside of work changes, outside of family changes. There's been a lot going on. But all that to say, hello, I'm back. Good to see you guys. I appreciate everyone who stuck around and has stayed subscribed since my last video almost 2 years ago. That's quite a long time to just be sitting there chilling, so I appreciate you guys. And get ready, because there's going to be a lot of good content in the web development sphere on Tech Tuts coming out in 2025. All right, I think that's everything I wanted to say on this here video camera. It is time to jump into the code. Alrighty, so we've got the terminal open over here on my MacBook, and don't worry guys, this will work whether you're on Mac or Windows. Either way will be exactly the same for you, so no worries there. But yeah, we're in the terminal and we've got the directory I want to work in already open over here. So what we're going to do, as the title suggests, is create a React application with Vite. Now, of course, if you're not familiar with JavaScript or the React framework, please go check out the content that I have about those things or any other content. Just go learn about that content before you try to, bite off too much, if you will. Alright, so we're going to create this application, and then because it's very easy, I want to show you guys this process if you don't already know, but more importantly, I want to go over why I think it's the better way to create a React application, especially for beginners, compared to that Create React app that I've made a video on before. You probably are familiar with if you're familiar with React already. But yeah, let's jump into it. So first, we need to make sure that we have Node installed. And as you can see with Node-V, I've got Node 22.12. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do, very easy, is a create script from npm that uses Vite to create a React app. So we're going to do npm create Vite at latest, and then a name for the application. So we'll say Vite React app. Now, the latest does make it the latest version of React, which actually will default right now to 18 and not 19, even though 19 is the current LTS for React. We won't get into that. I can talk about React versions in a different video, but right now we're just going to say latest and run with what it gives us. And one thing that you'll notice right off the bat here that you won't get with Create React App is it's going to give you a bunch of options of how you want to set up a project. You can set up other things that aren't even React, as you see here, but of course we're going to choose React, and then further you can choose TypeScript or JavaScript, web components, old router, all this good stuff, but we're just going to choose the very basic JavaScript option. Okay, so it said it's done, happens very quickly. That's another thing you'll notice right off the bat with Vite compared to Create React App is that it's a lot faster, a lot less compilation, a lot less building, a lot less whatever going on. It's just quicker. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the app like it says, cd Vite React App, and I'm using VS Code, so I'm going to do code period to open that up. Use whatever editor you guys want. And here we go. We are inside the project. Now, before we go into the project structure or any of that, I want to go ahead and just run it locally and show you guys why I prefer this, because the application it builds for you in this boilerplate template is the reason why I prefer, one of the reasons I prefer it over Create React App. So we're going to go ahead and do npm I inside of our terminal, inside of our project here. We're going to go ahead and install our node modules. Now, once that is done, we're going to go ahead and do npm run dev, because unlike Create React App, there's not just a start script, it is dev. All right. So now it's saying that it is running on 5173. We're going to command click that. We're going to open it right up. And here we go. We actually have a working application that uses some key components of React to actually give some interactability to the user right off the bat. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why I actually prefer this over Create React App, because as you can see, it has a counter right here, and that is saving state. Whereas when you build a standard Create React app application, it just opens up a static website with like a spinning image on it. There's no interactability on it. It's not using a use state hook to show you that flow in React. So let me quit rambling, and we can do this again. I'll jump over here to the code and look at this stuff, right? So compared to Create React App, I'm trying to get this terminal to slim down. I'm sorry, guys. Why won't this work? There. Okay. So compared to Create React App, there's no testing files, so that slims down a lot. And yeah, in the app file, we have a set count happening on that button click that is using a use state hook to keep track of a local piece of state, which is super cool, and that introduces you to a very important concept in React. Right off the bat, you didn't even have to do anything. You just created the application. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is the primary reason why I prefer this over the Create React App method. Now, of course, the speed that you get from building it and all that is just a nice to have at the end of the day. But the simplicity of the files in the application, as well as the versatility and usability for the user that comes from the boilerplate, is respectable. All right, I believe that is it. Alrighty guys, I think that's it. That's everything I wanted to cover. A quick, nice, brief video to get back in action on this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope you got something useful out of the video. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you like web development, if you like JavaScript code, anything like that, go ahead and like the video, show me some support, and subscribe to see more stuff going forward. And until next time, guys, peace.